Welcome back to bestbeginnerguitarlessons.com. I'm Sam Lyons. In today's lesson, we're going to learn another new chord. And the name of the chord is E minor. E minor chord. Now, this is a really easy chord. At this point, hopefully you've got all the other previous chords we've covered in different videos down. You played them really well. They're sounding good. And each chord you take from this point on, provided you've got all the other chords already down and you're playing them clear, they sound good. Each new chord you take from this point on will be easy to play for the most part. The E minor is just two strings using two different fingers. On the E minor, you'll take the second finger, put it on the 5th string, 2nd fret. 2nd finger, 5th string, 2nd fret. Take your 3rd finger, put it on the 4th string, 2nd fret. So again, they're right next to each other, 4th and 5th strings. Your 2nd finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret. Your 3rd finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. That's A minor. E minor, I'm sorry, E minor. E minor. Now, we've already covered the A minor. So a little trick here, if you're playing E minor along with A minor, is if you want to go from E minor to A minor, you move each finger, your second, 3rd finger down 1 string each, which will put you on the 3rd and 4th string here, 3rd and 4th, and just add your 1st finger to 2nd string, 1st fret. You're to A minor, just like that. To go back to E, just lift your 1st finger up, move your 2nd, 3rd finger up a string each. Therefore, you're on the 4th and 5th string, 2nd fret. And it's E minor again. So E minor, move those two down the string, add your 1st finger to the 2nd string, 1st fret, and it's A minor. Same thing, reverse that. 2nd, 3rd finger back up a string, and you're on E minor again. That's all there is to it. E minor. 4th and 5th string, 2nd fret. 2nd finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret. 3rd finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. E minor. And again, if you feel more comfortable with the 1st and 2nd finger playing those two strings, that's fine. There's absolutely nothing set in stone. You'll see all different ways to play chords when you're looking at various chord positions. But again, it's what feels comfortable for you, what works for you. Again, I do recommend the 2nd, 3rd finger for the E minor. And I think if you play with the 2nd, 3rd finger, it's more comfortable. It feels more comfortable to you. So when you sit down and practice the E minor, what I would recommend is taking the E minor, we'll start strumming it like this, and then go to A minor, strum the A minor. Back to the E minor, back to the A minor, back to the E minor, and A minor again. And now you can throw an F in there. Sounds really good. G7, back to the C. One more time, E minor, 4th and 5th string, 2nd fret, and an A minor, and an F, G7, and back to C. And that's it. So E minor is 4th and 5th string, 2nd fret, using the 2nd finger on the 5th string, 3rd finger on the 4th string, both on the 2nd fret. E minor. That's all there is to it. Hopefully everything is going good. Again, if you have any questions, you can always email me. I answer all the emails personally myself. If you have any comments, positive or negative, if there's anything that you would like to see me add to the website, send your request. I'll certainly consider it, take a look at it, see if it's something that others are inquiring about or asking about. At this point, you should be really excited at this point. If you're putting in the practice time every day, you should be well on your way to having all your chords played and sounding good, being able to play them correctly. I had a couple of questions I might just want to cover just a second. Had one student saying that she was playing the chords properly as far as the positions, but was not quite being able to make them sound real clear. So I asked her if her fingernails were very long, and she said not really long, but for her they were, as far as she considered, short, but they still extended over the tip of the finger. And I suggested that she cut her fingernails. I know she probably didn't want to do it, but in order to play the chords properly and clear, she would need to get that nail cut to where it's even with the fingertip. If that nail's extending out when you go to press, it won't allow you to let that tip press the string all the way down to the fretboard. So I suggested that to her. You might want to keep that in mind. The fingernails on the carding hand need to be cut even across, even with the tip of the finger. And when you do that, I think you'll see your chords just clear up if you're having that trouble. The other question I had, and I talked about this in one of the earlier lessons, is picks. I do recommend a soft pick. I've always used like this little white nylon, Jim Dunlop. Nylon is what I recommend over the plastic. It's soft sounding through the strings, and you want to use a thin pick. The one that I've always used, I like the .46. This is a 46, and a lot of people like to play the 38s, and I do too at times on certain songs. .038. These are in thousands. This is .046. It's the one I use, the one I like to recommend, because it's not too thin, it's not too thick, kind of right in the center. Again, if you like the plastic picks, you can get those in the same gauges as the nylon. And if you like I say, if you want the plastic picks, they come in a variety of sizes and colors also. So again, it's not set in stone, but I like to use a thin pick, .046, and I would recommend that. But again, what feels comfortable to you. You don't want to get a real thick pick. A thick pick makes a lot of noise going through the strings, tends to hang up in the strings. It's good for lead, picking individual notes when you play a note. That's good. The hard pick's good for that when you do it in the lead. But a thin pick, it can play lead, as I just did, and also really good for chording. Again, any questions you have, just email me. Let me hear your comments. Let me hear how you're doing, how you're coming along with the course. I'm having some really great comments, and I'm here to help you. I want you to succeed. Again, if you need any guitar accessories, the link at the top of the website where it says Guitar Shop, click that link. You can go in there and look at guitar accessories of all kinds. If you need a guitar, there's some nice little beginner guitars in there without breaking the bank. Very reasonable. And so that's available to you at the Guitar Shop tab at the top of the website on the bar. So until next time, I'll see you then.